need to rewire your thinking when you are an entrepreneur. It is not enough to do the work. You have to become a completely different person when you're on this journey. If you are new here, so am I. My YouTube journey has not started long ago. So if you are here, that means everything to me. Thank you. And if you don't know who I am Rosalind. I have been a full-time freelancer for 2 years. Woohoo! I actually started freelancing in 2018 when I left college, but I did want more experience working with teams. So I was a copywriter at a tech startup, and then I worked at an advertising agency for 3 years. And now I'm back to freelancing. This is what I've always wanted to do. Business is so dear to me. And it's just such a special thing that we get to do. And I love it so much. I'm having so much fun. It has given me complete control over my time, my freedom, my work-life balance has never been better. I'm not in the business of creating a business that makes me dread life. I want to create a business that makes me love life, and I want to help others do the same. Now, what this video is about today is I'm going to go over the mindset chapter in my course. My course, Get Clients, which helps new and aspiring freelancers start their service based business by getting their first or 20th client. And I hope walking through this mindset chapter helps you rewire your thinking a little bit. It helps you get excited to build a business and life that you love. Yeah. So let's go. Are you ready for this ride? The entrepreneurial ride. It is the ride of a lifetime. Building a business is like no other journey. It is a beautiful, deep, challenging, transformative journey, a self discovery journey, a self discovery experience like no other. As long as you lead with growth, patience, hard work, this dream will come true. The dream of building your business will come true. And just by being here, just by getting the chance to give it your best shot, don't you feel successful already? Those are just the opening lines. All right, it gets better with time, so stick with me now. Business starts with self discovery. Business is a reflection of who you are and what you care about. It is a reflection of how you can change the community. Your business needs to impact community. Plain and simple. Why? I mean, think about it. The coffee shop is to serve the community. The grocery store is to serve the community. Businesses live in communities. You need to impact yours. And especially in a world where it's easier than ever to build a business, why you do it is so extremely important. And please don't make this, again, make that community centered versus self centered. Yeah, it really is that deep. Business is personal. So naturally, work and life are going to intertwine. With that said, life happens, and there will be periods of depression and grief and pain and lack of motivation. And during those times, you should rest and heal. You don't need to be working all the time on this journey. You need to take care of yourself. And you have to believe that when you fall into these phases, that you will feel inspired again. You will feel the fuel that made you begin. And you are going to ebb and flow, all right, as life does. And the most important part is that you just stop and enjoy. Be still. Notice the moment. Notice the journey, okay? And I will keep saying this, but if you keep going, it will work out. Freelancing is going to test your discipline like no other. And with that said, freedom is dangerous. I've woken up many times thinking, I'll do it tomorrow. No. Mm-mm. That type of thinking stops now. Push yourself. Do it now. Do one thing, even if it's for 10 minutes, all right? Or else you're just going to feel more anxious. Give yourself grace. Yes. But be completely honest when you've given yourself too much. And also acknowledge how much you've done. Every month, I want you to actually write a list of every little thing that you accomplished, even if it's just going to a networking event, sending 2 outreach emails, every little single thing that you have done that month for your business. I want you to write a list of your accomplishments at the end of every month. It is entirely up to you to make this work. No one is going to do the work for you. You only get to where you want by pushing, by doing. And that is not to say that you are going to work every hour of the day. Like I said, I don't want that for myself either. But it means that when you tell yourself you're going to reach out to 10 people that week, you are going to reach out to 10 people that week. I'm not fucking around. Does it look like I'm fucking around? I'm not. You are going to keep the promises that you make to yourself. You will do the actions it requires to build a business. You are in control of your growth. It is not enough to be a dreamer. Trust me, I'm a Pisces. I can dream, but it is not enough to be a dreamer when you are an entrepreneur. You must be a doer. It is your actions that are between you and your dream. Input equals output. It is as simple as that. Next, you are planting seeds. The harvest will come. Business takes time. I am so tired of people thinking that you just go viral overnight. You just build 6 figures in 3 months. I'm so tired of those headlines. I'm so tired of that clickbait. Okay. Business takes time. You need to be patient. Focus on the journey, not the outcome. Better yet, embrace the journey. Find joy in it. Then you are unstoppable. Okay? That goes for anything. When you find the joy in it, you are unstoppable. Be here now. Be present. Enjoy the grunt work, the come up, the hustle years, all right? This is such a special part. Stop trying to rush it. And stop comparing yourself to others on social media, okay? It does not matter how far along anyone else is. It simply does not matter. Their journey has no effect on yours. Their timeline has nothing to do with yours. The only thing that matters is your growth and that you keep going, keep doing. Don't get discouraged because it seems like everyone is building a business online. Yeah, the market is saturated, but there will always be room for you to eat. You are planting seeds and growing your own garden. Remember? And I just want to touch on that a little bit. Comparing yourself to others on social media, especially now, especially when you see people just blow up and blow up for ideas that seem mundane or so simple. You're like, oh, how did I not think of that? Or, I had this idea. Why didn't I do it? They literally got millions of views on an idea that I've had archived in my mind. Stop. It doesn't matter, okay? Before social media, there were entrepreneurs. After social media, there will be entrepreneurs. Stop. There's so much clutter online. And again, watching someone else go viral is not going to do anything for you and your journey. Okay, the next. You need to learn business development. I'm not going to sit here and listen to you say, I hate sales. Because quite frankly, I do too. If you are an entrepreneur, you're likely also a creative, you're an artist, and you might find sales draining. And maybe one day you can hire someone to do sales, but until then, it is on you. Okay. As an entrepreneur, you need to learn marketing, you need to learn customer acquisition, retention, and it's going to feel uncomfortable, but these skills are going to give you peace and stability in every single business that you build. Okay. Not just your first, maybe your fifth, or maybe your fifth product. These are skills that are going to stay with you for life, especially if you are serious about building a business, then you need to be serious about building lifelong skills. Okay. What works for someone else might not work for you. And this is really important. I don't see a lot of people talk about this enough because there is so much educational content online. And especially with AI too, there's a formula for this. If you want to launch a course, then you have to do market research. You have to create the course. You have to promote the course. These are so formulaic. But we all know that we are so extremely different from one another. So why do you think one method is going to work for everyone? It's not. You need to find what works for you. This one is interesting. Rewire how you approach time. What do I mean by that? The Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, was created by someone. I don't know them. Stop basing your life off of some formula that a man created 200 years ago, okay? Rewire how you approach time. If you don't feel like working in the morning, that's fine. But then you may need to pick up some slack or work at 9 p.m. If you want work in life to seamlessly balance, I know this feels like backwards advice, but you have to be okay with letting go of the time constraints that other people have created for you. Um, and if the 9 to 5, and if the Monday through Friday 9 to 5 works well for you, then do it. That is the whole point of this: is you need to find what works for you. And also, you have more time than you think. I think there is so much urgency lately. You go on YouTube and you see these headlines that's like, you need to create a channel now. You need to do this now or in 3 months. Like, whoa, chill. Okay. You have more time than you think. Enjoy life. Get inspired. Go on walks. Stop rushing the process. All right. And I get it. You want to make money and you want to get there. I, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't push yourself. All I'm saying is you can take a deep breath, still find moments of joy, find moments for work. You have more time than you think. You can do it all. You can go on a run, you can go on a picnic, you can work for 3 hours, you could make a nourishing dinner. You can do so much in one day. Even doing dishes takes like a quarter of an hour. And yet we complain about the task all day. Be obsessed with efficiency. You need to keep improving your efficiency. Get faster at simple tasks. Automate them with AI. Get more efficient with clients. Learn how to manage your time so you can make more space for innovation and exploration. Okay? Just because you are, let me give you an example. I know some social media managers that have been creating content calendars their entire life. You should, whoa, that have been creating content calendars for their entire career. If you are on your third year of creating content or doing client work or anything, really, you should be getting faster at that. You should be getting more efficient and you should be improving your process consistently. That is how you make more time to be innovative, to do other things, to be more creative. Yeah. I like this one. Business is an art. Art evolves and you get better at it with practice. But business is also science. Energy in equals energy out. Input equals output. Physics. Fuck imposter syndrome. If you let it hold you back, if you let imposter syndrome hold you back, you are only hurting yourself. Your business requires a new version of you. Okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you let imposter syndrome hold you back, you are only hurting yourself. That's it. That is how you get over imposter syndrome. Because the alternative to letting imposter syndrome affect you is you don't get to live your dreams, is you will be full of regret. And the thought of having all of that regret, oh, it pains me more than imposter syndrome does. So who fucking cares? Effort is sexy. Yeah? Do not let imposter syndrome hold you back. Just do it. Business is going to require a new version of yourself. And it'll be exciting to get to know them. Be confident. Yeah. Be grounded. Be yourself. Feel the joy. Lean into growth. Truly, I really think those two sentences are what differentiates me from other people is I am confident because I am grounded. And, because I am grounded, I get to be myself and feel comfortable in my skin. And that makes me feel happy and joyous and just the privilege and the chance to try and build something from scratch. Oh, I am so grateful for it. I lead with gratitude when it comes to building my business, and that has made all of the difference just to be able to try this out, to live in a moment in time where I can. That's amazing. Okay, let's get into the last words. Let this change you. Mm. Let business change you for the better. Yeah, become a better person. Lean into your creativity. Lean into originality. Okay, now I'm just that's real cheesy. Okay. Um yeah, and make yourself proud. It feels nice when other people are proud of you, but it's a completely different, more endearing feeling when you are proud of yourself. And be proud of yourself for just trying and for doing just a little more each day. Yeah. I am so excited for your journey. I'm so excited for you to grow your business and to love your life even more. And I hope you know that I am your biggest cheerleader. There is enough room for all of us to thrive. Believe in abundance with me, y'all. And I support you with all my heart. Okay. And the last thing I'll say is let's get this shit.